Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab. In today's video, we are diving into two very important tools in generative shape design workbench, the disassembly and healing tools. These tools are extremely useful when working with imported geometry or complex surfaces that need cleanup and refinement. In this tutorial, you will learn what is disassemble and when to use it, how to break complex surfaces into smaller elements, what is healing in CATIA V5, how to repair gaps, discontinuity and faulty surfaces in CATIA V5. Let's get started. The disassemble tool is used to break complex surfaces or joint geometry into its individual elements. If example, if you have an step or IGS imported file, surfaces are often joined and editing becomes difficult. That's where disassemble helps. Here I have a file open where I have a single component here, the multi-section surface 1. Here these are assembled to each other. All the surfaces are assembled to each other. Now if I want to disassemble it, then how we can disassemble? By in the operation toolbar, in the section join, in the drop down of join, you can find the disassemble icon. Also this toolbar is called join healing toolbar. Okay, so in this toolbar you can find the disassemble icon. So click on the disassemble, then it will ask to select a surface or select a object. Here this is my input element. In the disassemble window you can see here it is my input element. Okay, and it divides it into number of cells. Now you can see the number of cells here. In the disassemble window you can see how it is disassemble it. Okay, and in the domain, if I say domain only, then it will create only one, and there is another tree or another branch from element 1. You can see there are 13 cells. It will convert to 13 number of cells. If I say okay, now you can see the multi-section surface is changed to different 13 number of surfaces. Okay, here every surfaces have their own limit. Okay, if I delete one, then it will not affect any other surface. Okay, in this way we can delete these files as well. Okay, now you can see I can delete them and it will not affect the other surfaces. Now if I say Ctrl Z again, Ctrl Y, now if I say delete the surface one, then okay, but here why it is showing the complete one? Because here I have the multi-section surface 1 is also there. So if I hide this one, then you can see the deletion of surface 1. Okay, in this way you can disassemble a file, a surface file in CATIA V5. As you can see, joint surfaces is now broken into individual patches. This allows you to edit, delete or modify specific region easily. So next tool we will discuss about the healing tool. Healing tool, you can find the heal tool in the same join and heal toolbar. Healing. Healing is used to repair defective geometry such as small gaps between surfaces, overlapping edges, invalid topology, discontinuities in imported models. Okay, so let's demonstrate this operation, how healing will work. So for that I need some surfaces. Okay, for that I am selecting this face, the ZX plane and the sketch, and I am creating a spline here. Okay, now here I have a surface and I can create a surface from this one by using the extrude tool in the reverse direction. Okay, then I will create another one here. How we can I will create another plane. Okay, so create a plane here, which will be, let's say, 0.5 mm from this one. So there is the newly created plane, and I will click on this one and create another sketch. Okay, so that will be, let's extract this spline. Okay, now use the extrude tool to create another surface. Here I have another surface. This is one surface and this is another surface. This one I am giving in the property, I am change the color to, let's say, this color. Okay. Here I have one surface, here I have another surface separated by 0.5 mm here. Okay, same way I will create another surface. Here, and I will create another spline here. Okay, there is another spline here. And click on the exit workbench and then extrude it in the reverse direction. Okay, I don't know what is the distance between them. Okay, we can calculate later. And also another one I can create on this plane. I will create a simple line here. Okay, click on the exit workbench and use the extrude tool to give the length. Now I have different surfaces. Here I have 0.5 mm gap, so I can heal them to join them. So let's hide the sketches first. So here I have these two planes or surfaces. I can join them by using heal. Click on the heal. The same thing we have already discussed on join tool actually, but healing used to join more number of surfaces. Okay, this is my element 1 and this is my element 2. Okay, now here the gap between them is 0.5. Okay, now you can see on the preview, now you can see these two are joined together. If I say okay, then you can see these two joined together. There is no gap in between them. Okay, this is how healing works. This is a simple healing. Next, let's see these two examples. I'm deleting this healing and I will try to heal these two elements. For that, I will measure the length between them or the distance between them, this one and this one. The gap is 6.875 mm. Okay, so that gap is too large. Still, we can try to heal them. So, I'm clicking on the healing tool. This is my healing tool. This is my element 1. This is my element 2. And now the merging distance, that is 6.9. Okay, and preview. Now we can see I can able to merge them together by using healing. Here the curve is somehow changed. This curve is changed to this one, and also this curve is the curve size what previously we have created the spline is changed, somehow changed. You can see that this is the original one, this is changed to this one, and this is the original one, this is changed to this one, but they are joined together. Okay, so here we have another option, actually the freeze. Here you can freeze one element. Okay, here if I say this one, I will freeze this one. Okay, I want to freeze this element. Here I have select this element to freeze and then preview. Then we can see the element 1 is not move, the extrude 3 or element 1 is not move, and it only move the extrude 5. The curve of extrude 5 is changed. Okay, same way sharpness In the sharpness, we can change the angle as well. If I say, let's change it to 5 degree and preview, then if I say 10 degree, preview, then this angle is changing. Let's say 20 degree, preview, then this will be out of range. The sharpness must be within 10 degree. Okay, this is what we have to remember, that the sharpness angle should not more than 10 degree. Okay, this is how we can create a, now you can see this will heal this gap and join together. Same way we can join this one as well. Now first measure the distance between them. What is the distance between them? It is 3.042. That means by using the heal, I can choose this line, this element, then I can say merge it by 3.05 and preview. Now you can merge it. Here you can see this is gone this side. Okay, if I say tangency here, preview, also this will work. Now both tangency and point type will work. Here when I choose the tangency, then we can give the angle value here. Tangency angle, let's say 0.5. now if I say 2 degree, preview, and objective also 2 degree. Now this is the result of healing. Click on OK. You shall notice that gaps are closed, edges are merged, and the surfaces become cleaner and usable for further operations like join, trim, and solid creation. Always keep tolerance as low as possible to avoid distortion of geometry. Too high tolerance can alter your design unintentionally. These tools are especially useful when working with imported CAD models, preparing surfaces for Class A surfacing, cleaning models before solid conversion, fixing geometry before FEA or CFD analysis. So today we learn how to use disassemble to break surfaces and healing to repair them. These tools are essential for surface designers working in CATIA V5. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to Enginuity Lab for more CATIA V5 tutorials. In the next part, we'll explore one more advanced surface editing tools. Till then, thank you for watching Enginuity Lab. See you on next video.